Yo, my guys, steel is viable again. Hello, you beautiful people out there. What's going on? It's your friend Brady coming at you fast with another beast build video, and today we're going to be looking at steel in the off-lane position. We're not going to be building like a support. We're going to be building like a motherfucking tank in the off-lane. Knowledge and order. Steel is beastly beast mode. Starts off with 900 health at level 1. Like, literally about 900 health at level 1. It was 906 at level 3 with no vitality attributes. So... it's fine. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, look, we got Font of Experience. Obviously, an offlaner should always run Font of Experience. Just get a bunch of XP quick, get your ult at like 4 minutes into the game, while the other two are level 3, and you'll be able to just destroy the carry. Honestly, you just ult the carry, push him under tower, 1v1 him, his support can S my D, style my do. There's not going to be able to get that carry, dude. Fucking steal. GG. No re. We got wards, just in case anyone uses wards nowadays. Armored Footmen, 20% chance to reduce basic damage taken by 50. This is nice early game. This combos well with Steel's passive, which gives him ability armor resistance. That's another reason why he's just so gnarly, because he can counter Countess. He doesn't get one shot by her. He can counter all the other casters, because he just has so much ability armor right off the gate against them. It's fantastic. Poised Aggressor, gain 15 basic damage for 4 seconds after entering combat. This is really, really nice. When you ult in, you punch him once, you use your slide, you punch him again, it just does a bunch of damage. Okay, this only costs one agility point. And the way we're going to be building Steel is kind of all over the place. You want to build him Vitality for sure, because you want to build him like a tank. You want to build a little bit of Intellect, and then you want to go into Agility as well, because he can deal a good amount of damage with his autos nonetheless, and plus he needs that basic armor against the carries. So we're going to go down. We have Radiant Healer in here just to give you some health and to give some health regen, as for more sustain as a tank. So, and it gives your allies health regen. That's why we kind of want to go into Intellect. We have, as we go down here, Soldier of Fortune to help you farm if you need the farm. This only costs 4, so if you're more like a solo person, you get that 100 mana over there, and then you're able to get 150 bonus gold and 30 experience every 90 seconds. So every minute and a half, not that often, but still pretty good. Pretty good. So this one is just overkill. Arcane Dancer gives power and gives health. Reduce ability damage taken by 85% for the next 6 seconds. Let's say you're going up against a Morgesh and she just ticked off all of your passive armor. Well, now you can use this to block her ultimate. So this is a good card to have as well for Arcane, for Steel with Arcane Dancer. We have Malink's Grace here. Shield Link. Shield yourself and target ally for 15% of your max health for 3 seconds. And again, this is great because, like I said, Steel. I almost said Shield. Steel is a tank. He's a tank. He has a lot of health. This gives him 455 health, and this can help you with your carry in a team fight. Just to be more useful in a team fight, you have more utility as Steel. You don't have to be complete offense. Remember, you're a tank. You basically peel for the carry too. So having this card is pretty useful. Static Trap is a really fun card to use with Steel because it gives you power, it gives you mana regen, but more importantly, you ult in. Boom, you ult in, you drop this right on top of the carrier, whoever you ulted right as they're coming down. By the time they're done with their stun, this trap will come online, and then they will be rooted for another 2 seconds, and then you could slide them and they'll be knocked back. So this is just a CC wombo combo of the century right here, and this is just solo. Like, this is if you're all alone. Imagine having Howitzer ult in on you, imagine having Faye or Gadget. Like, everybody caught in that ult is instantly dead. And that's why I love Static Trap. Static Trap is so much fun to use on Steel. It's just so silly. It's so fucking stupid, actually. Alright. Then we got Song of the Sentinel. This, again, because we're pretty balanced amongst our agility, vitality, and intellect, we can use this. It gives us health, it gives mana, and it gives nearby allies 22 attack speed and 18 basic armor. So, more resistance. Why the hell not? And then we have our later game cards here. Like, really, really later game cards. Yomi Guardian, which is a fantastic card for a supporty tank. Nearby allied units gain 100% chance to block 50 basic damage for 8 seconds. And this is an active, of course, and on cooldown for 80 seconds. This is great because literally everybody around you in a team fight, you pop it, they block 50 basic damage. Easy as that. Easy as that. They block 50 basic damage. So it just reduces the damage of carries by a lot when you have this, and it'll help you counter carries. And then you have Godmother Vigilant here just for some more health. And increase max health by 15%. This is super late game. This is ultra late game. This is like, I don't even know what the hell this is late game. That's how late game this is. So, you have Godmother Vigilant with a bunch of health. You have Yomi Guardian with a bunch of health right here, right? You got your ability armor, not from cards, but from shield. Again, I almost said shield. From Steel's passive. So, you can also have Song of the Sentinel as part of your final game card selection. That means you're going to have 25 Vitality, 8 Agility, and 3 Intellect. So, that's a total of 36,000. That's a lot for an offlaner to get to. So if you want to go for a cheaper option, you can have where is it? The shield, the static shield. Not the shield, the trap. Shield is the word of the day, guys. It's the trap. It's the static trap right here. Static trap. So you can have that also be a cheaper option. It's just so nasty on Steel, dude. Steel is just, I'm so happy that he's back. He used to be one of my most played heroes on Legacy, back when he was legitimately the best tank, without question. He was the best tank, and now he's tanky again, and it's all. And he can counter Countess, and he can counter casters, so he doesn't get blown up as much as you'd think. You build him like a tank, and he can counter assassins and carries. He's pretty viable, you guys. He's definitely in the top 10. That's all I'm saying. Anyway. Those are the cards. Let's go into the gems. So, for the gems, you're going to want to start off with Vitality for the healing towers, just to help you in the offlane. This is after your first 1,000 gold is spent on Font of Experience, of course. You have Vitality. You want to go into Intellect, 1 point to get this auto shield. Like I said, we want to get to that trap. We want to get to that static trap. That static trap is so nice, especially for early CC. It just blows people up. We want to focus that as quick as possible. We also have the health coming out from Radiant Healer. So we're just pretty much going to rush Intellect. We're going to get Vitality. We're going to get Intellect. And then just rush up to 3 points, 4 points. You want 4 points for the static trap. And then you have Wealthy here for one of your gems. This is just to get you some more gold on Steel. This is later on. This is at 7 points. So, again, start with 1 point of Vitality, put 3 points into Intellect, then 1 more point into Intellect, and then 3 points into Agility because of your cards. And that's how you're going to start off with your cards. And then you just want to go and do whatever you please with your cards. Mostly just going to focus on Vitality, though. That's where the most of your tankiness is going to come from. Reduce basic damage by 10%. Return 10% of basic damage taken. We're going to skip this gem slot, and we're going to get armor aura. Nearby enemy units have basic armor reduced by 12, and your allies have armor increased by 12. So we move on. Boom. Again. So just a whole bunch of stuff in this deck. We want the 1 point in a Vitality, so we get Armored Footmen on our first back. And then, again, we want to rush Intellect for the Radiant Healer. We want to then slot into some Agility for Static Trap, because this costs 3 Agility, and then 4 Intellect. And then after that, it's all up to you. You could focus Vitality so you can get Maling's Grace. You can focus Vitality so you can get Arcane Dancer. And then in the end, you will have to have a good bit of everything. Or you can just run into Song of the Sentinel for early game counters to Kalari or carries because of their basic attack. So Song of the Sentinel is nice to have too. That's about it, guys. Steel's a fucking tank. He's a boss. He's back, baby. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did find this helpful, drop a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And as always, make sure to have a wonderful day.